Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, then it's Trae Young, and it's Steven Chenzo in at the shooting guard position. And for the Cavaliers, Murray out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, then it's Jaden McDaniels, and it's Durant in at the power forward position. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Here's Murray, after Indiana picked up the three with their last shot. From outside, off the mark. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Pacers. It's a three-point game. Embiid gets the bucket.
Getting out in transition, you love to see this hustle from Embiid.
Murray scanning the floor. And yep, it's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Siakam. He picked up 10 in his last game. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Towns. What a tremendous game he played against Miami.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Outside Young. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Yep, count it.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. On the wing, Durant. He's covered by Siakam. Nice shot by Durant.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Siakam finds Young. DiVincenzo against Murray. The three is up. 6 to shoot. McDaniels with the rebound.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Durant inside. Markkanen's there. Some solid defense from Markkanen. And Embiid has got the ball here for Indiana. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball, and he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. Shams, appreciate the report. And Cleveland has possession after Indiana picked up the three with their last shot. Second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's cross-positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively.
2 shots.
And he makes a first. Murray's checked in for Markkanen. And both free throws good for McDaniels. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
Left side, Young. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Murray.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Young, the pass to Embiid. Outside, DiVincenzo. Murray, a screen on Murray. For 3, DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Now here's Murray. No points so far. Now here's Embiid. Gets it in there.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Murray. Embiid, high post. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to McDaniels. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels sent it in.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. The 4th spot held by Cleveland.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
For Indiana, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Siakam for 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Durant, pass to Towns. They kick it out to Murray. Off target from three-point range. Indiana's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Now here's Young, covered by Alexander Walker, and Indiana misses again.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Outside Murray. Towns on a screen. Takes a 3. That shot missing. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain, besting them in the conference semis last year.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels. Kessler, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Pacers also with a sub. Williamson's checked in. And here's Indiana now. A nice shot by Young.
Ice Trey, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Pass to Kessler. Cleveland working the ball around now. Towns down low. Covered by Williamson. Shot's good by Towns. Towns has got his third basket on the night right there. I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thank you, B.A. Time is of the essence leading up to the NBA trade deadline, but Miami's front office has been busy. I'm told they were able to land Jaylen Brown. It's not every day you can add a former Finals MVP to your roster, and most of the time, those guys are locked in. Such a dynamic force at both ends of the floor. Brown is clearly someone who elevates everyone around him. I'm told they're very excited to see what he can do on their roster.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. That free throw, no good. And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a priest, Doris.
It's an incredible story, B.A., because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation, but in fact, Pascal was miserable. And it wasn't until he attended a basketball camp that he found love of the game, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, B.A., you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Shot's good by Towns.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back to the basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
is checked in.
Substitution for the Pacers. Number 17, Julius Randle.
On defense, Cleveland. 3-point lead. Outside Young. Nice move. There's the block.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Murray. Out to the right wing. Screen by Watson. And here's Knipple from the arc. And Cleveland another three.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Randle, a screen on Murray. Young, the pass to Randle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And he can't get the first one.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
And he sinks the second. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 17-6 run. On the wing, Murray. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Great focus there from Murray to convert through the foul.
Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Jamal Murray, shooting, 1.
One shot.
Yeah, what makes Murray so dangerous is his belief. He feels like he can score on anyone in the league.
Randall is screen on Murray. Randall outside. There's the three. Knipple with the rebound. The Cavaliers lead by 8. Pass to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kessler, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
Here's Young. Nice shot from the wing. Young's got 6.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Towns outside. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Pass to Knipple from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Knipple's gotten his second bucket.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
George passes to Randall. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Pass to Kessler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team foul.
They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. That free throw, no good.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Walker Kessler proved he was a rotation player. He gives you unbelievable defense, aggressive rebounding, and very good inside scoring.
Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Indiana. And the second free throw is good. Pacers trail by 10. Picked by Williamson. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
This is exactly what you need from Karl Anthony Towns on the defensive end.
Randall with a steal. Bey outside. Randall finds Young. Bey outside. The three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, Bey knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Kicks it out Towns. Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Knipple. The three is up. And Bey pulls it down.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
Murray. Young with the defensive effort.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Cleveland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Kevin Durant is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Knipple, then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
And he knocks down the first one. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
And both free throws good for Young.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
Now here's Durant. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
Williamson outside. Pass to Markkanen. There's Young with the 3. He can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Kessler passes to Alexander Walker. Kessler against Siakam. Kessler with a bucket. Kessler's got 5 points.
We are talking 7 foot, 245 pounds. You better be able to finish it, Mr. Kessler.
Williamson finds Siakam. Williamson outside. Markkanen sets a screen. Pass to Young. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. First one falls for him.
Kevin Durant is going to be remembered most for his prowess as a scorer. But, folks, we're talking about one of the most complete, passionate basketball players in the history of the game.
Indiana making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Pacers trail by 10. Siakam looking it over. To the inside. Embiid misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Durant. Pass to Kessler. Back to Durant. From downtown, they grab their own miss. And finished off by Kessler.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
And here's Markkanen. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Kessler against Embiid. And it's blocked by Kessler.
A strong denial by Kessler at the rim. The 7-footer having none of it.
Pacers trail by 12. Pass to Embiid. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
He misses the free throw.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Murray's checked in for Siakam. He hits the second from the line. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Pacers trail by 11. Pass to Murray. Outside Young. Now Embiid. Back to Young. Releases. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now McDaniels lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple. McDaniels got 7 points.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Young looking over the floor. And Embiid with the power jam.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? The Cavaliers lead by 12. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside McDaniels. And Cleveland another 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Murray, good from way out.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Durant. Puts up a 3. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And Embiid throws it down.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
At the line for 1.
Showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Pass to Kessler. Cleveland working the ball around now. Outside Durant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
At the line for 1.
What's up?
Kevin Durant.
Free throw is good from Durant.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And Young has got the ball here for the Pacers. 15-point game. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And check this out. Their shooting percentage was in the low 30s as a team. That right there tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
Here's DiVincenzo after Cleveland's 3-pointer on the other end. And the 3-pointer goes. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Durant. Got a hand on it.
That that's just great work on the defensive end by Lauri Markkanen. You can see his length come into play.
And Cleveland making a change here. Towns is checked in. Randall, he's checked in for Indiana. Kessler passes to Alexander Walker. McDaniels against Markkanen. Alexander Walker with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Switch here. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The 4th spot held by the Cavs, the Pacers in 5th.
These two jumped on opponents' mistakes last year, putting up impressive points off turnover totals.
Young, the pass to Murray. Pass to Markkanen. They kick it out to Murray. Connects from downtown. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Towns outside. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. There's Young with the 3. Offensive rebound. For 3, Randall. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Towns outside. This one for 3. The rebound by Murray.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Randall. Markkanen sets a screen. Fires from deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Cleveland leading by 13. Outside Murray. No good on the 3. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Young finds DiVincenzo. From behind the arc. Doesn't go for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Screen by Watson, and Murray launches it from deep. Cleveland again missing.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Murray looking around. To the middle. Here's Randall. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Randall's got 5 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Towns outside. To snap the cold streak. Pacers with a rebound. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Fires the 3. Watson with a rebound. The Cavaliers lead by 11. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Watson. Cleveland working the ball around now. Murray from deep.
And hey, Murray will take the corner three when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
Outside Young. Marketing outside. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Young can't hit.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Watson passes to Murray. Now Towns puts up a deep three. Randall pulls down the board.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Markkanen finds DiVincenzo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DiVincenzo's got 7 points for the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Watson passes to Alexander Walker. Outside McDaniels. Fires for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And I'll tell you, what a huge game from Jaden McDaniels on the offensive end. He's a lockdown defender, so a big-time two-way guy.
Now here's Young. 20 points for him last game against Boston.
And let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember, he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
Watson inside. He's against Murray. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Keegan Murray.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Cavaliers with 2 shots. Watson.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Williamson comes in for Murray. And it's Bey in for Markkanen. It's both from the stripe. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside Young. Williamson outside. Pass to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Towns outside. Here's Murray. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops from Murray. Both good from the line that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. Thinking about the shot.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Indiana Pacers.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Okay, next on the docket, multiple players about to be wearing different jerseys. No one said it would be easy, but they got the deal done. Guys, give me your highest impact acquisition out of this bunch.
What a big-time trade for this franchise. Jalen brings so much to the table. Versatile, hard-nosed defender. His offense continues to improve every season. I love this move for them.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Cleveland leading by 21. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Lauri Markkanen out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Embiid in it to 5.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Pass to Embiid. Young from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Young's got 11 points.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Outside McDaniels. Durant for 3. He buries it from 3.
That Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Here's the teardrop.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Towns for 3, and he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Well, the Pacers shooting around 44%. Not bad. Young, the pass to Markkanen. Back to Young. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Markkanen with a screen on Durant. Siakam, no good.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Brian?
All right, thank you, Allie. For 3, DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Murray. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Young.
And sometimes Murray overwhelms defenses with his energy, which is why he gets these calls.
The free throw drops from Murray.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. DiVincenzo on the wing. Back to Embiid. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Murray. And here's Durant. He's covered by Siakam. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And defense is all about will and desire. Here are the NBA leaders in steals so far. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
Indiana calls timeout.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
He's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
For your powerhouse dance team. Let him hear it.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Young. Siakam against Durant. Siakam, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row, looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Young, the pass to Markkanen. Now Embiid. He's covered by Kessler. McDaniels against Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Durant pulls it in. The Cavaliers have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. And finished off by Kessler.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 10. Here's Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Great positioning on the putback. Kessler's gotten 4 this quarter.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
George sets a screen. Here's Murray. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Yeah, good work from the mid-range. This is why you let Murray do his thing from there.
Murray passes to Kessler. Now here's Alexander Walker. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And another basket for Cleveland.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Siakam outside. Embiid high post. Over Kessler. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Siakam. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Outside Murray. No good from outside.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Pass to Embiid. Here's the 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And we've seen Embiid hit threes for years, and his touch is still impressive. You just never see that on a man Joel's size.
Now here's Kessler. 11 points in the game. And here's Murray. Into the lane. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Back to Siakam. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Embiid. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Cleveland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Kessler, a screen on Murray. Watson passes to Murray. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam, right side. And down it goes. 2 points. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Embiid with a steal. Now Siakam. Give him 8. Pass to Murray. George for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
To the paint. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Outside Murray. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Kessler. Embiid misses. Cleveland leading by 22. Kessler passes to Murray. Durant against Siakam. Here's Murray. Kessler up top. Outside Murray. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And Durant gets it to go.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Back to DiVincenzo. Siakam outside. Pass to Embiid. It's picked off. Now here's Watson, defended by Murray. George against Murray. Kessler. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Meet him at the rim, Joel. Just a fantastic block there from Embiid.
On the wing, Murray, defended by Watson. George feels it out a bit. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. The 3, DiVincenzo. The Cavaliers pull it in. From 17, Indiana with a rebound. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Kessler. And here's Watson. The deep 3 from Murray. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. George's shot is off. Outside Murray. Durant inside, working on George. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. This will be his 4th shot at the line here in this one. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Cleveland. Then for Indiana, Randall, he's checked in for Embiid. Bay comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Zion Williamson subbed in for George. Free throw, no good for Durant.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Here's Murray after the basket by Indiana. Towns is screen on Murray. Here's Durant. It's good from the top of the key. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter. Indiana has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Williamson looking around. Just 5 to shoot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
13 foul.
Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you.
One shot.
And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And the Pacers also making a change. Young's checked in. That's good from Williamson.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
Now here's McDaniels. 15 points in the game. Here's Murray. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Now he shot well from the line tonight, going 4 of 5.
With 2 shots, Jamal Murray.
And the first one at the line is good. And Murray drops them both. Well, the Pacers shooting about 53% in the third, a very good number. Young, the pass to Randall. And here's Bay. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Randall. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Just 5 on the clock.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Murray drives in.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Young against Murray. Outside Young. Out to DiVincenzo. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Cleveland on top, running away with it. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Demon, and it's Furphy in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
And the Cavs shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Goodwin passes to Towns. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen. What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Now here's Randall. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Line for the Pacers, Julius Randle, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Randall. And Randall drops them both. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Towns for 3, pure from three-point range. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Here he goes, and the layup is good.
Okay, Julius Randle, he excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
Over to the wing. Here's Dimon. Rebounded by Prosper. Pass to Randall. Randall draws the double. Stay outside. Now George. Randall outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Goodwin. Towns outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bay inside. 2 points. That one goes.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Goodwin passes to Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Second free throw, no good. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Towns for 3. Indiana with a rebound.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Up top, Randall. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Who it is, everyone? Get loud for your Cleveland Cavaliers Scream Team.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Durant inside. It's guarded by Markkanen. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Here's Young. That one a little long. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Murray against Kessler. Pass to Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Kessler passes to Alexander Walker. Cleveland again missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside Young. Fires the 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Back to Siakam. Outside Young. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Kessler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Young.
This is something I'd love to see Kessler continue to do, right? Use that big frame to get the whistle.
That free throw good from Kessler. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
And here's Indiana now, after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Back to Young, the steal. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 25 points in the game.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Young with a screen on Durant. Siakam for 3. They get it again. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Durant. That one is off. Siakam with the defensive effort. Looking to get back on track. Here's McGowan's, defended by Murray. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And Cleveland making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Then for Indiana, Sadiq Bey comes in for Joel Embiid. And it's George in for Trae Young. And the free throw, no good. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their...
Well, there's some tremendous length when it comes to Jaden McDaniels. And off the dribble drive at the cup, he's tough.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Bey. Back to George. And stolen by Murray. Alexander Walker, the pass to Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Kevin Durant, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Julius Randle's checked in for Indiana. And that's good as he hits both shots. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. George passes to Bey. Randle outside. Stolen by Kessler. In transition, here comes Cleveland. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Free throw is good from Durant. The Pacers shooting at even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Siakam. And Durant with the block.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now here's Siakam. Inside. Here's George. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Kessler with a bucket.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. The baseline J. George's shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Murray passes to Kessler. Down low. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, a big night for the big man, Walker Kessler, playing with tremendous confidence.
Murray against George. Pass to Randle. Over Kessler, and Randle the bucket on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Now here's Durant. Kessler, score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
George outside. Banked it in off the glass.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Cleveland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Murray. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Keontae George.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Drops it first. Towns, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. Williamson's checked in for Indiana. Trae Young comes in for the Gowans. And Murray drops them both. Well, the Pacers shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Randall finds Young. Three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Kept alive. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Now here's Randall. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Off target with the three.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year. Indiana on offense. Pass to Young. Back to George. Randall on the screen. George passes to Randall. They need this. And it's blocked by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Outside Murray. Good work defensively by Randall. George outside. Pass to Williamson. From 12 feet. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
What a play by Zion. He's a big man with quick moves.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Durant, pass to Towns. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming this way. And that sends Jamal Murray to the free throw line. That one on Young.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Randall outside. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jamal Murray.